Hi everyone, welcome. Today I would love to do some polish comparisons. Specifically, I want to look at glowy, shimmery purples. I have so many purple shimmers. I'm sure you'll be seeing a second part to this, but for now, let's jump into comparing some shimmers. The first one is a stunningly glowy, ethereal looking purple polish. This one is by Pretty Women, and this one is Sagittarius from the Zodiac collection. I do have a video of that whole collection that I will go ahead and leave down below, as well as my coupon code for Pretty Women. I love their polishes, and their glowy shimmers and multichromes are really something special. This one I really love because it is a sheer glowy, so you can use this as a topper or built up on its own. It definitely looks like a gorgeous stone or pearl to me, and I really love the tone to this polish. And I have built it up here in 4 coats. Again, it is kind of a shimmery sheer, but it is lovely on its own or as a topper. The second one I have here is an eye glow polish. These come in packs of 3 from the Dollar Tree. This one is gorgeous and has a larger particle shimmer to it. I really love the gold to pink type of shimmer in here. It's really dainty, yet gives a really nice sparkle. So this one's really nice and a very similar tone to the last one. Same with formula. It is also a kind of sheer polish. So I did go in with multiple coats to build it up so that you could see it in its full opacity. And for this video, I did go ahead and build this one up in 3 coats. I love, love, love this polish. The next one is also a Pretty Woman polish. This one does not have a name, but you can look it up by the number if you wanted to, which is PW3360. And this one has like a blue-green iridescent kind of shimmer particle, so that's really fun. It kind of reminds me of Glass Frog in a way, if you know that polish. This one is definitely really similar in that way, that it is delicate, sheer, and has kind of a blue and green glow. It doesn't ever really become fully opaque unless you use it as a topper. So this one definitely is more of a topper. Unless you like a sheer polish, then this is a gorgeous sheer polish. For me personally, it has to be something really special that I can actually enjoy the see-through or jelly type of look. For me, I'm more of a fully opaque girl, but this one definitely serves well as a really cool transformative topper. So I did go ahead and try to build it up for you guys so you could kind of see how it would build if you did attempt it, and this is 5 coats. The next one is a Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one has a beautiful blue glow, and this one is called Liar from the Kingdom of the Wicked collection. This one also has a holographic microflake in there, and it has those blue glowy shimmers that kind of look like little gemstones. Absolutely love that. So this one does build up really easily in 2 coats, and I definitely have to say the formula is really lovely on this one as well. I do have another one similar from Bee's Knees that I'd like to compare side by side, and that is this one. This one has a little bit different of a glow to it. It's more got a pinky glow, and I think the base tone is a little bit different. This one is Monsters Could Be Created But Never Tamed, also from the Kingdom of the Wicked collection by Bee's Knees Lacquer. So this one has more of a deep like indigo shimmer rather than that like oceanic blue. So that's really the key difference here. Otherwise, I think the base is pretty much the same. It also has that holographic microflake finish, and both of those shimmers do definitely give that crystallic effect. Really, really beautiful. The next one is Aquarius by Pretty Woman. A lot of Pretty Woman polishes here, but I have a lot of their purple glowies. This one is a beautiful blue shimmer, and again, this one is Aquarius. And right off the bat, I made a mess on the next swatch nail, but we will fix that up in a moment. At least, just smudge that off. It's fine. But yeah, this is a really pretty purple. You could definitely use it as a sheer wash of color. If you put it over a dark color, I'm sure that that would look really gorgeous. but it definitely is gorgeous on its own, and this is 2 coats. The next one is another little eye glow polish. This one's really interesting. It does have like a blue shimmer going on here, but I think that's really in the base particle of the glitters. And these do not have names, but I really do enjoy these polishes so much. This one is, again, another one that could be used as a topper or built up on its own. But these kinds of polishes can also be really fun as jelly sandwich type of manicures, where you can pop in other shimmers or even glitters between the layers to make a cool and unique effect. But similarly to the eye glow shade that I showed with the kind of pink and gold shimmer, this one was really, really close in 3 coats. So I did go ahead and give it a 4th and final coat because this is super close, but just not quite there. So here you can see it in the 4th coat, and you can see how that just kind of brings it all together. And it does give a really cool kind of metallic-y, sparkly finish, kind of like a glass fleck in a large particle shimmer had a baby. Really interesting. And then this last one for today is another Pretty Woman. This one does not have a name, but if you look for them online, you can use the number here, PW4352, and that should pull up this polish. But this one is also a super sheer one, probably the best topper out of the ones that could be used as toppers. It's just so dainty and gives kind of a glass fleck look in 1 coat. But as you build it up, you can definitely change the way that it looks. With the opacity, it gives a little bit of a hazy look over a cream. So you can play with just how opaque you want that topper on top of whatever you're putting on. And it does eventually build up, but I feel like this one was the one that I struggled with most. And if you hold it up to a light source, you can definitely still totally see through it. Here at 3, it just wasn't quite there, so I did go ahead and give it a 4th coat, and I felt like that was about as close as it was going to come. I mean, you could wear 5 or 6 coats of polish, but I just feel like it's so much that it gets so thick, it's more likely to pop off the nail. But it is a gorgeous color. Here is all of the shimmers side by side, and here as I move them in the light, you can see how those all change into a different color. It's super fun to play with shifting shimmers to see all of the possible color outcomes. Absolutely gorgeous. And what an ethereal set of polishes these ended up being. Here is all of them together. I will go ahead and leave that Pretty Woman link down below. I did end up using a lot of Pretty Woman polishes, a couple bee's knees, and some eye glows. I think it's really interesting. There's only 3 different brands here. I'm sure there will be more because I know I have more gorgeous shimmers in my collection, as well as many that are on the way, so be on the lookout for that. That's it for this one. I hope to see you in the next one, and until next time, friends, thanks so much for hanging with me.